Hey guys, it's Sarah from Just Cards by Sara. Today I want to share with you my design team project for MB Treasurista. I have taken photos, so it'll be a photo start to finish, and it should be before or after this video. I'm not too sure, it depends when I'm editing it. I really love how this card turned out. I really wanted it to be distressed. I wanted it to be pretty. I wanted it to be really bright, bold, in your face. And this month for creative inspiration, we had to do, there was a color palette. So we basically had to use berry red. We had to use quite pink color. We had to do a very pale pink and a tan. So I basically matched my colors. So for the berry red, I used this Prima Raspberry Pi ink. For the tan, I used Vanilla Breeze Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and that's this color here. For the stronger pink, I used Tattered Angels Cadillac, which is this one here, and it's this color, gorgeous color. For the pink, I actually used two colors, one from MB Treasurista's store, and it is the Cotton Candy Magicals by Lindy's. So that's this color. Oh, actually, sorry, tell a lie. That's this color here. And I also made this using Petal Pink liquid pearls. So you can make glimmer mist using liquid pearls. And I also used Shimmerz Tutti Fruiti, the Dazzlers. So that's this color here, and it's gorgeous dimension on it. Okay, so I'm going to get cracking. So basically what I did was I used this awesome paper from MB Treasurista, and it looks like this. Okay, and it's called Pretty in Pink, and it's by Glitz Designs, and I just adore this paper, and I knew it was an old paper line, but I just had to have it. And Misty actually ended up, it was sold out and it was discontinued, but Misty tracked it down for me. She found it in old stock, so I was so happy. Okay, so the paper I used for this is, sorry guys, this one here. We used this one here. Whoops, sorry. This one here, which has got like a brown and pink tone with the white polka dots, and I also used the pink version of the lighter pink, which is these ones. Okay, so I used that, and basically what I did was I distressed all the edges using my Prima distress tool, which is from Misty's store. All the stuff I've used on this is mostly from Misty's store, except for the Shimmers and the Tattered Angels. Okay, and what I did was I distressed them all. I've torn them. I'm going to lift the card up a bit better so you can see it. So I've torn these edges, and this is actually one big piece, which I've laid tulle underneath, which is just a gorgeous pink tulle. And I actually got it from a garage sale, and it was a little girl's tutu that I cut up. I had a pink one and I had a purple one. So that's that one. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's got glitter all through it. And then, so that's these pieces here and here on the sides. Then what I've done is I've got one big sheet which I've distressed and curled back. Then I've got another big sheet, which is this one here, which is torn on both edges. And then I've got another pink piece, which is a long skinny piece that goes down, which is the dark pink, this color. And then I've got another one of those polka dots running along the middle, again torn on both sides and on both ends. And then what I've done is I've used my mask that I got from Misty's store, and it's the Bubble Stencil by Holtz. I love this stencil, and it just reminds me of Punchinella. So I used that using the Shimmerz, this one, Dazzlers, Tutti Frutti. Just show you quick colour. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's just like frosting. Okay, then what I've done is, so that's here, here, and here, and here, but that got covered up. Then in the middle, what I've done is basically just used some corrugated cardboard that looks like this. It was an old box that I just pulled apart that I got from a local supermarket. And then I used one of my dies from my stash, which is an Empress die by Empress. And basically it is called, I'll just flip it, it's called Heart Frame. And the die that I used was this one right here. Yep, that size right there. And they're just a perfect heart. So they're straight lines. And I just love this die. I pull it out every Valentine's Day. And then over the top I did a technique that I do have a start to finish on. And I have a part 2 that's coming up for all the people that wanted the part 2. I know it's a bit long-winded and it's been like a year between part 1 and part 2. But there is a part 2 that will come up, hopefully, and you'll get to see me finishing the heart. Okay, so basically what I did on this heart was I've used some gesso, I've used that Shimmerz Textures Dazzlers, I've used some stamping using Bow Bunny stamps that look like this, and I've used, this one is the stained texture, so you've got the scratches, the dots, and the ring marks. You've got this one, which is It Is Written stamp by Bow Bunny, and these are texture stamps. So you've got the script writing, you've got like the normal dictionary writing, you've got music notes, and you've got these numbers. Then you've also got this one, which is called Distressed Texture Stamp, and this one has the border. You've got this one, more dots, and you've got this mesh. So I've used that. I've also flicked some gelato, which I mixed with water and just flicked over the 2 hearts. And I then just went over again with that Shimmerz and just thickly put it in spots. And I then put over the cheesecloth from Misty's store. Love this stuff. Never played with cheesecloth before, and I just love it. It's so much better than medical gauze. And then I sprayed it using this Vanilla Breeze, and then I put it over the top in the shape of the heart. And then there's the other heart on top, which is stamped with the same script stamp that looks like this one right here. And then I've just flicked over the top, and I've put one of my scrapbook and craft. It was a flourish, but the funny thing is I thought it looked like a heart when the 2 went together, so that's what I did. It actually was this shape. I didn't do it myself. And then I wanted clusters in the top and the bottom. What we had to do was actually use twine somewhere on the project. So I've used pink twine, and unfortunately I don't have much left. So this is the pink. It's pink and white. Gorgeous twine, and I know MB Treasurista has a ton of different colours in the store. There's yellow, orange, blue, black, you name it, they have it. Okay, so that's the bow here and here. Then what I've basically done is I've used a Gardenia from MB Treasurista store, which is a Wild Orchid Craft flower. I actually don't have any of them left. That was my last one, unfortunately. So I can't pull another out to show you, but hopefully you guys know what gardenias look like. And I used the pickled raspberry ink, which I did do a tutorial in Tuesday tutorials on the MB Treasurista DT channel. And I've got this one right here, which is this flower. Okay, and I kept that quite natural. I just kind of give it a bit of shimmer using that pink. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I used the pink here, which gave it a bit of a stronger colour. I then went over one of the cherry blossoms, which was in a pale pink and a white, and I just coloured it in the brown, which is the Vanilla Breeze. And then I layered one of these sprays, which is also from MB Treasurista, and it is this one right here. And it goes with the Lyric collection, and I love it. And there's 3 in there, 3 branches, and it is called, it doesn't have a name, but it's item number 564513. So that's awesome, and I love these. I know that MB Treasurista has the engraver ones and the lyric ones. And I know there's some other ones, I'm sure Misty can get them in. And basically what I did was, for the top one, as you can see in the packet, they are cream. So what I did was I went over with my spray that I made out of liquid pearls, and I sprayed the top one, and I sprayed this one right here with that gorgeous pink color. Here I did a tutorial on the MB Treasurista DT channel also, and I made this using this, and I also used it making, so I used the Raspberry Prima ink, Razzleberry, and I also used the Cotton Candy Pink Magicals. So I just coloured it darker in the middle, and like I said, I will leave a link below to the video so you can see me colouring the flowers. And basically here's another flower, which was this shape again, but it was white. And I sprayed it using that gorgeous Cadillac pink. Okay, and then I have another one here which I sprayed using that Vanilla Breeze. I've got my stems poking out of each side, and I didn't on this side because I already had this spray. And I basically just put some pearls in the middle using my Kaisercraft pearls in the poise. Okay, and then inside I just tried to keep it as simple as possible, and I've just used one of my new dies that I got from Spellbinders, and it's a gorgeous die. The reason I got it was I liked the fact that the 4 different shapes were 4 different shapes, they weren't all the same. So I've used this one right here. So this is Spellbinders, and it's called Timeless Rectangle. Okay. And I've stamped it using the new Kaisercraft stamps, and they are called You. And they've got You Make Me Happy When Skies Grey, All You Need Is Love, So Many of My Smiles Begin With You, and I love this, Love You to the Moon and Back. So I've made this for my mum, so I wanted to have that because I do love her to the moon and back. And I've laid again using those same scraps from the front. So I've got that pink, I've got a lighter pink, I've got the polka dots, I've got some tulle, and I've just laid that all the way down the page, and it's all distressed. Then down here I've kept it simple. I've just torn 2 bits. I've laid my butterfly using my Martha Stewart butterfly punch, and then on the back just stamping with my Created by Sara stamp. I just wanted it small. And this is my card for this month. Be sure to go check out MB Treasurista and use my code. There will be a code below, so you can get a discount. And be sure to let Misty know I sent you over. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications when I put new videos up. You will get you'll also get emails if you click on it. I will be doing a video soon showing you so that every video I do actually pops up on your notification list of subscriptions, and you'll also get an email if you want. And also I do have a Just Cards by Sara Facebook page if you want to go check it out, where I put information, I'll put sales, promotions, I'll put all my work up, and I also have tutorials and sometimes giveaways. So be sure to check out that page. Again, the links will be below. All you got to do is click see more, I think it is, or something to those lines, and you'll see the whole story that I've typed. And I will see you all later. Let me know what you think. Bye.